All right, well, our next guest is an author with their brand new book coming out today. Very exciting. Jake Maia Arlow is the author of the novel, The Year My Life Went Down the Toilet. It is a funny and honest look at life for a middle schooler battling a chronic disease while also figuring out more about themselves. And Jake is here to tell us all about it. Welcome to New Day.
Thank you so much. I am thrilled to be here.
This is, I have to say, what a great title, because that makes you stop and take notice. So what is the book all about? It seems to be very intersectional, which we love here.
Yes, yeah. So it is about 12-year-old Al Schneider, who, like a lot of middle schoolers, really holds things inside. She really keeps her feelings to herself, you know, whether it's the fact that she's having a lot of emergencies in the bathroom, or she's realizing she might like girls, and it becomes harder to hold things in when she's diagnosed with Crohn's disease, which is a chronic autoimmune disease, and she has to navigate all the indignities of middle school life while navigating, you know, changing friendships, a crush, her chronic illness. So I like to say it's for anyone who has a body, really.
Yes. And you have a personal connection to this story. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so I was, like Al, was diagnosed with Crohn's disease in middle school, which was extremely hard and very embarrassing because it's a disease that centers around the bathroom, and that's not something you want to talk about when you're a middle schooler, or when you're, you know, going through, your body's already changing. Yeah, it's mortifying.
I say a lot of adults don't want to talk about it.
Absolutely, and that's really why I wanted to write a story where the character does have Crohn's disease, because it's something that so many people have, and so many people go through, you know, embarrassing things, whether it is Crohn's disease or something else.
IBD, inflammatory bowel disease, which is a disease, and then there's, I've heard IBS as well.
Yes, a little
different,
separate. Yes,
but it impacts more people than we realize, does it not?
Yeah. So actually, 1 in 100 Americans have IBD, which is inflammatory bowel disease, the umbrella.
1 in 100?
Yes, 1 in 100.
That's
I know.
A lot
really
of people.
Is. Yeah, for Crohn's and ulcerative colitis, which are the two diseases within the umbrella, and about 80,000 children also have it. So it's way more common than you think, and I really wanted to be able to open up a conversation, because so many people, whether it is IBS or inflammatory bowel disease, are struggling and don't know how to talk about it. Yeah.
It really is. It affects everything, a part of you.
Exactly.
Food, when you're at lunch, everything.
Yeah.
What do you think the value is in having diverse representation for young readers?
I think it's the most important thing, because whether it's something that you are going through, like having Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis or any chronic illness, or whether it's something you're just reading about and it's, you know, opening a new world to you and you're understanding someone better. It could be, like a lot of people say, a mirror or a window into a new life. And, you know, there's Al in the book is coming into her queerness. She has Crohn's disease, and she's also Jewish, like me, and these are things that so many kids, like, whether it is all three of those things or just, you know, just going through middle school, it's tough, and it's important to see
that you're not alone.
Yeah, you're not alone, exactly.
I love that. It doesn't matter. I know I'm watching my daughter get closer to middle school, and it is really hard.
For
and you remember back then, it was just, like, what am I? Who am I?
Yeah.
You also have other books, though, right?
Yes, I do. Yeah, so this is my second book for young readers, for middle school readers. My first one, Almost Flying, comes out in paperback today, actually, and that is about a roller coaster road trip, a summer road trip with a girl and her in middle school and her future stepsister. So similar themes, but with, you know, a road trip twist. Yeah.
These are some great ideas, because these are things that kids are really dealing with.
Sure. Yeah.
Why did you decide to specifically focus on this age of life?
Yeah, it's something, I mean, I remember so easily just the heightened emotions you have at that age. Everything feels like it's the end of the world, or just the most important thing that's ever happened to you, because it's happening to you for the first time. And that's something, like, if I can make a kid feel less alone or seen, or just understand that everyone, you know, goes to the bathroom, everyone struggles with this, it's so fulfilling to be able to do that.
You know, and I think what you made me realize today is, I don't think I thought about it in a while, but really that age, middle school, it's like the hardest time in growing up.
Oh my gosh, yes. It's so mortifying. Everything you do, you feel like you're under a microscope. Like, it's terrifying, and yeah, I love looking back on it.
Well, and
weirdly.
I'm so glad that you've got this to
Yeah.
help kids understand that, you know what, they aren't alone. So
yes.
thank you so much, Jake.
Thank
It
you
has been
so
a
much.
pleasure chatting
Thank
with you.
you.
And just a reminder, my friends, Jake is holding an author event at the Third Place Books in Lake Forest Park on Wednesday, August 2nd at 7 p.m. Go check it out.